Time for What Are the Odds? Presented for the people by Caesars Sportsbook. Your app is ready, Emperor.
Licata and Anthony McCarron are here, and if Verlander's going to make fun of himself for not having a good comedy routine, I guess we can say it as well. But Verlander obviously tied for the best odds to win the National League Cy Young at plus 500, while his wingman Max Scherzer is fourth at plus 700. Sal, who do you think is going to have the better season?
My guy Max. I'm not going away from this. I've been talking about Max Scherzer dating back to last year when I fell in love with him. So it's not a knock on Verlander. I do think too many people are making a big deal about his age. I don't care that he's going to be 40 years of age. He was at 39, the best pitcher in baseball, but I love Scherzer. I think he's going to be healthy this year, getting that year in New York under his belt. I think Max Scherzer, Anthony, is going to dominate. I think he'll be better than Verlander. He would be my pick for the Cy Young Award.
Sal, just like you, this is no rip on your guy, on Scherzer, but I've got my guy here, Verlander, because I think that this guy is a supremely talented. He's called himself an older athlete in that clip, and he's right, but he has all the understanding on how to get through a season, how to prepare his body for a season, the rigors. You saw what he did last year when he was the best pitcher in the world. And look, Sal, he's got a new core, because he had core surgery a couple of years ago. He's got a new elbow ligament because he had Tommy John surgery. So I'm taking these new body parts to cash in for another Cy Young next year. This is going to be number 4, fellas. I like Verlander to win it.
Wow, sounds like the $6 million man there. If I'm dating myself,
modern sports now.
We have the technology, but you know, we saw this with Scherzer chatting everyone up, even on nights he wasn't pitching. Now that Verlander is here, who they know each other so well, Anthony, how can the two of them push the other pitchers in this rotation with all the knowledge and competitive nature that they have?
Well, first of all, the thing that they're going to do every night is to put up an incredible example and a sort of, hey, fellas, can you match this? Probably not, but why don't you give it a try? And then, I think you'll see a lot of the discussions on the bench. That was a highlight of the Mets season to me last year, was those guys, Sal, working together, talking things out, talking about hitters on the bench in real time. And that was really something that I think helped the bottom rungs of the rotation.
And I don't think Scherzer's going to be upstaged by Verlander. He'll be even better now with Verlander with him.
Last time they were teammates, they combined for 33 wins, and the Tigers won the division.